Hey, Miss I Am here. I am strong. I am worthy. I am bold. I am confident. I am courageous. I am chosen. I am divinely protected. And so are you if you know. Hope all is well. I hope you protecting your energy. I hope you protecting your peace. I hope you vibrating high, and I hope you're staying on your path and journey. So I want to come on today and talk about do people really believe in a God or the Most High? The Most High, however, everybody has their, do they really believe though? Is the question, right? Do they really believe? Do they really believe? So if you understand how this works, that this runs so much bigger than all of, the physical. And if they understand how the universe works, whatever you put out into the universe is going to come to you in return, good, bad, ugly, all of that. So if you know how that works and you believe, right? And you know how that works, then why still treat people messed up? Why still treat people fucked up if you know how that works? If you know the universe is like a boomerang effect. If you put out good, good is going to come in return. If you put out bad, bad is going to come in return. And if these people really believe like they say they do, why they still treat people fucked up? Why they still go to funerals? And if you really miss that person, you cry over their body, you drop a couple tears, and then a couple days later, you still treat people the same way you treated. What lesson did you learn in that? Did you really love that person? Or you really hurt they're gone? Or you happy they gone? Can't help but wonder. But what I understand is the energy they carry, but they don't understand it's the energy that they carry. It's easier to go along with something. It's easier said than done. So it's easier to go along with something society. Most people say, I believe in God. I believe in the Most High. I believe, but do they really? Are they really learning their lessons? Are they really? If you really love somebody and you really care about them, you wouldn't hurt them. That's just, ain't no other way around that. But society teaches us to think that love is abuse. Love is black eye. Love is dealing with a motherfucker to get your bills paid. Love is standing in a toxic situation for the kids. That's not love. That's not genuine love. So if these people believe in it and they know how it works and they know that they deserve better, why stay in the toxic situation to begin with? If you know that you deserve better and you know that this person is doing you wrong and you know that if you know, then why would you stick around and deal with that? Maybe you don't know. Maybe you're pretending. I don't like a pretender. But it's easier to go along with the flow. But what they fail to realize is their actions is going to expose them every time. Because we all know action speaks louder than words, right? Actions always speak louder than words. So it's easier for them to believe in what they can see. It's easier to believe in what they can see versus what they can feel, what they can hear, what comes from within. So it's easier to go along with the flow. Oh, I believe in the Most High, Mother and Father. Oh, I pray every day. Oh, I do this, I do that. Do they really do it, or are they doing it because other people are saying it? You'll know if somebody's really praying or somebody really believes because of how they move. If a person really believes in the Most High and really know that they're supposed to help people and be genuine to people and give pure love, they are not going to allow themselves to move in a toxic way because they're not going to carry that toxic energy to begin with. And that starts with the work, but with, going inside and healing yourself. But just believing, like, you don't believe, because if you did, you wouldn't treat people the way that you did, right? So I call it the first eye. Most people call this the third eye. This is my first eye, okay? So they don't believe in the first eye. They believe in the second and the third because it's visible. You got to have the discernment for this and this. That's visible. That's materialistic. That's illusion. So it's easier to go along with that, So like I said, if these people really believe, they wouldn't treat people fucked up. If these people really believed, why are they treating their parents fucked up? If they really know how karma works and know that what goes around comes around, they can't possibly believe. How could they possibly believe in the Most High, Mother and Father if they know what goes around comes around? Is it easier to say? I just believe in the Most High Mother and Father. It's easier to say. It's easier, or I just believe in God. It's easier to say that because that's what most people are, you know what I mean? That's what society going with the flow. I used to be religious, but as I grown, I'm a spiritual person. I always had an issue with religion anyway. But, it's just easier to just go with the flow. And how karma works, we all know what goes around comes around. It's going to come back. So if you know that and you're out there, it don't make sense. It don't add up. The math don't math. It's not adding up. If you believe, if you knew better and you know how shit work, you would do better. You wouldn't treat people fucked up. If you have an argument with a sibling and you lose a sibling after that argument, that should make you want to be closer and be more in tune with your other siblings if it's a positive situation. What are you learning from that? What did you learn from that? They not learning. Ain't nobody's learning no lessons. They're not learning from that. They wouldn't do it if they had the real faith and they really believe. And that's the difference between you and them. You understand. They don't understand. You believe in what you can't see. They only believe in what they can see. So if they really believed, they wouldn't even cross you in no way, shape, or form. You know you can't do that to people. You know how this works. You know how the universe works. You know. So these people are full of shit. I would be very grateful and thankful they just came right out and just said, I don't give a fuck, instead of just pretending. But they don't have the lips or balls to say so. So it's easier to pretend to actually be on to carry that authentic energy. I got tongue twisted. To carry that authentic energy. You gotta, if you learned your lesson. So these people don't believe. My opinion, these people that's lying, going around, and they're not doing right by it. Nobody's perfect. We all have room for improvement. I'm not saying that. Nobody's perfect, but it's how you live your life, how you come across, how you treating people. Are you still taking? Are you a giver or more of a taker? I'm more of a giver, but I won't be bamboozled in my giving either. You ain't gonna take advantage, but I'm more of a giver. You know what I mean? Do you like to help others? Or do you like to bash others? These people don't care. They just do not care. And the reason why they still want to be stuck in your energy and because they want you to not care as well, but you care. You know how the universe works. So you like, nah, I ain't fucking around with none of that shit. I'm going to do what you're not doing that. So, they don't care. They just simply do not care. They can say it all day. They do not care. It's all about what you can get. It's all about what they can get. Because when something's going good, they praising the Most High Mother and Father. They praising God. They doing all of that. But when something's going bad, it's just like, oh, I can't believe this is happening. Oh, Most High Mother and Father, why? No. You wasn't saying that when everything was running good. Now shit is running a little, you done hit a couple bumps in the road. Now you want to say why? Are you living righteous to begin with? So some of these people just don't believe. It's just easier to just go along and say everything, but they don't believe in the Most High Mother and Father or God, because if they did, they wouldn't do half of the shit that they do. They would not do it. And their actions and the truth will always prevail. No matter what, their actions are always going to tell on them. Always. So for me, it don't pay to lie, because you're going to be exposed. It don't pay to pretend that you're into something when you're not. It's going to be exposed. That's just what it is. So, like I said, I wish these people would just be honest so we know where we stand with these, you know what I mean? But like I said, don't have the lips and balls to say, I just don't give a fuck. Because a part of them is back and forth. They got one foot in, one foot out. Too worried about the other foot's out, worried about what others think, but not listening to themselves and what they feel and what they hear. Oh, people gonna think I'm weird. So what? So what people think? Do what's best for you, not what's best. That's the problem. They doing what's best for other people instead of doing what's best for them. They don't believe. And for some people, it's gonna take a little longer. And for others, they ain't gonna ever believe. They ain't gonna ever believe what they can't see. So that's just what it is. You know, some people just don't give a fuck. And please, if you're around some of these people who just don't give a fuck, please stay away from them. Do not stay away. Because all I'm gonna do is try to suck you in to get you not to give a fuck. And you know, you can't do that. You can't afford to go back. You can't afford to go back. So keep that in mind. Like, these people don't care, because if they knew better, they would do better. And some of them, like I said, they feel certain stuff, and it's just easier to just go with the comfort level, go with the flow, go with society. And it's just like, nah, these people, they just don't give a fuck. And we all have them. People they'll show you. And I believe them. I had to learn that the hard way. When people show you who they are, believe them. I swear I had to learn that shit the hard way. Right in my face, all types of shit. And I still was, they wouldn't. Yeah, no. Believe that shit. It's going to help you. Believe that shit. Trust me, through personal experience. Through personal experience. Believe them. And when you believe them, and they know when they gonna feel you back off and your energy. If you got to, you're gonna have to, because their job is to, as far as the energy and the energy in them, their job is to draw you back in. Dim your light. Your light can't be dim, but they'll try. They'll try. But yeah, these people don't believe. If they, like I said, I was kind of all over the place in that one, but they just don't believe. And you can't make them. Don't try to sit there and make people believe, and they just don't. You believe in what makes you feel good, what makes you happy, and let others do what's best for them. That's all you could do. Let people do what's best for them, and you do what's best for you. But for 1 second, these motherfuckers come in your energy talking about they believe, and they turn around and do some fucked up shit they don't believe. I love my family. That being gone to funerals, and you know what I mean, I understand death and stuff, but I've always treated people with respect and love, because I don't know when that's the last time I'll see them. So the least I can fucking do is treat them with love and respect and give them my love. If it's positive. If it's a negative person, I'm just going to stay away altogether. You know, I ain't dealing with you. I don't got time. You know what I mean? But what lessons is being learned through the stuff that we go through, and then these people saying they really give a fuck? What lessons are being learned? Because what I'm seeing on the outside looking in, I don't see nobody learning nothing. Because why are y'all still treating people fucked up if you really believe and you really know how the universe works? Why are you treating people fucked up? Because you don't give a fuck, and I believe you. So I can keep you for too long here. So just keep that in mind when you're just around random people. People just do not give a fuck. And some of y'all discernment will let y'all know that they don't. And don't ignore your discernment because to make them happy. No, they don't give a fuck. That's just what it is. Miss, I am here. I am strong. I am confident. I am courageous. I am bold. I am worthy. I am chosen. I am divinely protected. And so are you if you know. Protect your energy. Protect your peace. Vibrate high. Stay on your path. Stay on your journey. And stay positive.